Hello, friends. Um, so I am here. I may be looking in two different cameras, but today I want to talk to you about oily skin and dry skin, and why do we need oils in our skin? And I'm going to give you 3 tips to keep your skin balanced. So not too dry, not too oily. And most of us struggle with either super oily skin or super dry skin. So those tips are going to give you 3 things you can do like right now that you don't need much to do, that you can start balancing your skin today. So just a heads up on the camera, if I am looking here, I'm talking to you guys on Facebook. If I'm looking here, I'm talking to you guys on YouTube. And I'm gonna apologize in advance that my YouTube video is kind of dark. Today's the first day of one of my kids off school, so I'm having to kind of move around my desk place, and I still don't have the full setup, but I want to come in here and talk to you guys today. So just bear with me in the darkness here. I think Facebook looks okay, but if you're watching, just say hi so I can say hi back to you, so I know you watch it. If you're watching the replay, say #replay and let me know when you're watching from. And let's get this party started. First, why do we need oils in our skin? So the way our skin is made, just the way God created us to be, our skin has natural oils that produces on the daily, okay? And as we get older, a lot of you that maybe my age or older know that as we get older, especially when we have hormonal changes, the production of oil in our skin decreases drastically. So the older we get, usually our skin gets more and more dry, right? There are some exceptions out there, but the great majority, as we get older, our skin gets more and more dry. Okay, so our body naturally produces those oils in the skin, but when we take a shower, we clean our face, or we are out in the sun, or just living our life, we remove the oils from our skin. Okay, so for example, when we take a shower, depending on the product we use to wash our face, it removes all the oils in our skin. And because most people don't understand how the oil production works, a lot of companies just make products that will remove 100% of the oil in your skin because they think that's what you want, and you think that's what you want. The problem with that is that if you have very dry skin, your natural oil production will, like, our body is the most efficient machine ever created, right? So as we are not producing oil, as our skin is super dry because we've been washing with very drying products, because we've been in the sun too long, or the environment, pollution, and all that stuff, our body understands that we need to produce more oil. So it starts to produce extra oils to cover that need for that, to cover that irritation. Other thing is, a lot of products that are lab made, that are synthetic cleansers, they call them cleansers. A lot of times we call them soap, but if you look at the package, they're not saying soap, because it's illegal to say soap if it's not a natural process of soap. That's why they have to call it cleanser, body wash, body beauty bar, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They have to come up with those very creative names to call their cleanser, their soap, because it's not real soap. It's made in lab and has a lot of synthetic ingredients. Those synthetic ingredients can irritate our skin, and most of the time it does irritate our skin. And when our skin feels irritated, our body automatically says, we need to put more oil there to get rid of this irritation. So our skin gets oily and oily, because we are just putting so much crap in there, to tell you the truth. We are putting so much synthetic stuff in there that our skin needs to protect, so it produces all that oil, okay? So just understanding a little bit of how our body works. But here are 3 things you can do today, that you can start doing today, to balance the oil in your skin. You know your skin needs oil, but you don't want too much oil, but you don't want to remove all the oil. So how can we do that? So number 1, I even took notes because if you know me, I get like sidetracked, and before I know it's a 45-minute video with the 3 tips. So today I'm gonna try to keep this baby short. Um, so number one, the first thing you need to do is you need to replace the oil that comes out of your skin that you remove, whether it's your through your products you use, through being outside in the sun, through being in an environment that the air is maybe too dry, or if there's too much pollution and you need to remove it automatically takes all the good oils of your skin. You need to replace the good oils into your skin. So the way you replace that, number one, if you're using products that completely strip out all the oils in your skin, you need to stop. Number two, if you're using products with a lot of synthetic ingredients that will irritate your skin, like sulfate is a number one product in cleansers, from face wash, from the soap that you get at the grocery store that is called Body Bar, Beauty Bar, Body Wash, whatever. Anything that is not real soap has sulfate on, and that's what they use in Dawn dish detergent, for example. So for the detergent, if you were not allergic to, which I am, you say, oh, it's okay, I'm washing dishes, but you're washing your body with that same ingredient, and it really irritates your skin. So first, stop using products that irritates your skin. Stop using products that completely strip all the oils of your skin, and start using products that replace the good oils in your skin. So for example, we have the face oil, and not just us, there's a lot of skincare brands that have face oil. And the number one question we get is, we have the face oil, my skin already has like either the T-spot that is oily, or I have oily skin. I don't, but I get this question often from people, and they think that putting more oil in their skin, it will make it more oily. But the oils that we have in the face oil are good oils that will replace the oils that is being stripped out your skin. So you wash it with a very mild real soap made with natural ingredients that clean your skin, and you put the good oils on. So there's one thing, and if you've tried natural soap before, but you never tried Eden natural soaps, let me tell you something that is different about our soaps versus natural soaps in the market, okay? Because you know the difference between natural soap and the soap you buy at the grocery store, right? One is good for you, the other one will destroy your skin. But the difference between Eden natural soaps and handmade soaps and other handmade natural soaps in like farmers markets and stuff like that is something we call, and I'm going to get a little scientific here, something we call superfat and the saponification process. Okay, so I'm just going to try to explain this to you very quickly. When you do the formula, the recipe of your soap, you put the oils, and then you mix that with sodium hydroxide, which is what we call lye, right? So you mix all those oils with lye. There's no it's just this two, I'm going to call it two products. We do a blend of a lot of rich oils like coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil. We use sweet almond oil, but all those oils together is an oil, okay? It turns into an oil. Shea butter, we melt it all out, and it's a big pile of oil. And then we put the sodium hydroxide, and as we blend this, it goes through a chemical process called saponification, and those oils and the sodium hydroxide merge together, and they become lye. So it depends how much, and they become rewind, and they become soap. They do not become lye, they become soap. So the lye does not exist anymore, and the oils does not exist anymore. It becomes soap. So depends on how much lye you put in the soap. It makes all those oils turn into soap, and then it just cleans, which is great. If you need clean, it will work great. And that's what most soaps in the like farmers market, most handmade soaps are. They are just the oil with the lye mixed together and transform it into soap. So we have a unique formula here in Eden where we use less lye than your traditional handmade natural soap that you buy in other places. and we use less lye. So what that means is that in this process of saponification, not all the oil turns into soap. In our case, 92% of the oils that we use turn into soap, and the other 8% is little molecules of oils that stay in the bar. So when you get that bar, 92% is soap when you get it from Eden, okay? I cannot talk about other makers. 92% soap, and the other 8% is all those good oils. And we use super high quality extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, sweet almond oil, shea butter, all that good stuff. So all those oils stay kind of breadcrumbed all throughout the soap. So when you wash your body, your face, you cleanse your skin, and you repurpose those oils again. So a lot of people that use our soaps, they say, I don't need to use moisturizer anymore, because that's exactly what our soap does, because of this different formula compared to other handmade and natural soaps. Okay, so when you replace a product that is irritating your skin and that is stripping completely out the oils in your skin, and you replace it with products that are gentle and repurpose those, replace those oils, or you can use like a face oil or a lotion bar or a face stick that are products that are oil based. And even our body butter has, most of the body butter is made with shea butter, so it really replenish those oils back into your skin. Okay, when you use a moisturizer, a lotion that is very diluted and it's pretty much water, there's just a little bit of oil, a little bit of butter, then you really don't get all those benefits. And a lot of those lotions are pumped full of chemicals, pumped full of preservatives, and a lot of chemical based wax and all kinds of stuff to make that formula last long and stay in the shelves for a long time. And the amount of chemicals, it's more irritating your skin than the tiny amount of oils that they put it in there. So it makes it worse instead of make it better. You know what I'm saying? So going with products that are simple, that are gentle cleaning, but that gives you and repurpose those oils back, it will be a big change for your skin. So that's number one. Number two, if your skin is too oily, chances are that you're stripping everything. And a lot of times, what happens is people that have oily skin, they just start using products that strip the oil and strip the oil. And they're like, it's getting worse. It's getting worse, because you're stripping so much of the oil and your body is producing more. It's having to produce extra, because it's like, we need to keep that balanced. So your body produces a lot and you strip it, and that is a never ending cycle. So first, if you have super oily skin, stop stripping all the oil out. Okay, you need to find your sweet spot there with your body. So one way to change is to start going to neutral products. Instead of start using super deep cleaning, go more towards neutral products that will be very gentle, and start doing a gentle cleanse. And it may take a few days to adjust. It depends how long you've been doing like detergent on your face every day, right? So it may take a few days to adjust, but once you get that sweet spot, you're going to see a big difference. Okay, stop stripping all the oils in your skin. So that's number two. And number three, when nobody wants to listen, but what we eat matters to our skin. It does. It just does. So when we eat a lot of refined carbs, a lot of like sliced bread, a lot of refined flour, pasta, pizza, all that stuff, it will produce more oil in our skin. Will break that balance that our body naturally have. Other thing is fried foods. So when we eat a lot of fried foods, we'll break that balance, we'll produce way too much oil. And another thing is when we eat too much dairy. And I know you're going to be like, well, you're saying no, no refined carbs, no fried food, no dairy. And I'm not saying to go like you cannot have any of those things. Okay, I'm not saying that. You can still eat, but when you're eating carbs, look for more whole grain carbs. Go and get a handmade bread. I'm sure in your community there will be a place, or multiple places, people baking their own bread and making with real whole grain flour, seeds, nuts, all that stuff. So go and get that type of bread. um buy an air fryer. I mean, it's the best thing we have in the kitchen here. My husband said next time that we buy a different house, all we will need is a bunch of plugs so we can get a bunch of air fryers. I use it more than I use the stove, and you can still get that crunch, but you don't get all the oils that break the balance of your skin. And then dairy, buy good cheese, like buy good quality cheese. Stop buying that cheese that comes individually wrapped in a plastic. That's not cheese, okay? That is made in a laboratory. Like, buy good cheese, buy natural yogurt, not that one that has cotton candy flavor and has 72 spoons of sugar. It has more sugar than what the container have it, you know what I'm saying? And just buy real yogurt, buy real cheese. And yeah, they're a little bit more expensive, but when you eat, first of all, you get nutrients. Second, they taste so much better. I mean, buy a little Parmesan cheese and then buy the crappy cheese that is not even a real cheese and try a bite of each, and you're gonna see how much better that real cheese is. So when you buy real products, they're so rich that you don't need to eat as much to satisfy yourself, because like Parmesan cheese is strong. You cannot eat a whole block of Parmesan cheese at one seat. I know a couple people who can, but the majority of us cannot do that because it's rich. And a little bit goes a long way in our taste buds. So it's not that you cannot eat at all those foods, but reducing drastically when you eat every day refined carbs, fried foods, all kinds of lab-made cheese, your skin will respond to that. You will have breakouts. That's why teenagers have breakouts. The hormones are a mess, and their food habits are usually terrible. So you get those two things mixed up, and it's a bomb on your skin, right? So it does not reflect the glow of your skin that you want to reflect. So this is my 3 tips. I'm gonna make it short. If you didn't watch the whole video and you jump in right now, first, stop using products that are just stripping all your skin, and replace with products that are gentle, that don't strip all the oils, that just cleanse your skin. And then replace the oils with oil rich products, which is like face oils, waterless lotions, and all that stuff. It will replace those oils, those good oils back. Ingredient matters. When you buy a skincare product, read the ingredients. If you can't read, don't buy it. Okay, if the ingredient sounds too lab made, don't buy it. You need to know what is in your products. So number 1 is putting the good oils back in. Number 2 is stopping stripping all the oils from your skin. It's making your body produce more oils. And number 3, what you eat matters and reflects on your skin. So I hope that helps you. This is something you can do today. You can just go to your bathroom and take 5 minutes and look at the products you have and throw away the ones that are not helping your skin. And you can help today make different food choices that is going to give your skin the glow you have been looking for. Okay, I would love to hear from you. Comment below, send us a DM, and I would love to help you get going with this journey of going from unbalanced skin, whether it's super dry or super oily, to healthy, balanced, glowing skin. Okay, I want to help you get this journey going. So I love you guys. I'm so thankful for each one of you. Feel free to share this with a friend, tag a friend below, and maybe get on this journey together so you guys can make those good choices for you together. Okay.